Now, look at that. That's my bowl. Who's taken all my lollies out of my bowl? Oh, well, you see, because it's my office, I'm going to put some more lollies in, because in my office I've always got lollies. So I've bought myself my favourites. Okay, so here we go. I love lollies. Do you like lollies? Here we go. Aww. Only one purple one. Do you know that always happens? That's interesting, because does that happen to you? That I like the purple. I hate yellow. Oh, look, that's really not. Look, I've got loads and loads of yellows. Well, it's good if you can have the yellow. I don't like the yellow. I like the purple ones. Oh no, forget that. I don't want those anymore. I'm going to go and buy another packet. Somebody's eaten one. Oh, that's better. Look, I've got lots more. Well, not lots more. I've got 3 this time. But the good news is I haven't got so many yellow ones. Now, here's an idea for some statistics. Because quite often when we do statistics, what we do is we look at what's your favourite football team or what's your favourite food. But I think this is more fun. I'm going to turn that's my wife, that is. What she does, she opens my packets up, she steals one, she eats it, puts the wrapper back in. Now, you don't have to do this with lollies. You could just do this with wrappers out of lollies. So you could take these home and you could eat your lollies and just bring the wrappers back. Okay? Because it would make a but I'm going to make a bar chart out of my lollies. Let's see if this works. Please tell me if I disappear off the screen, won't you? Okay? So I've got not on the screen at all. Hello. There. That seems quite big. I wonder if you can. Right, so I've got 3 of those ones, and does it matter which colour I do next? No, it doesn't. Good, well done. So now I've got how many of these yellow? I've got 5 green ones, 6 green ones. Good if I could count, wouldn't it? Yeah. What am I making? I'm making a lolly bar chart. See, lots of us sort of try and make bar charts on squared paper, but you don't have to. I'm doing fairly well. Look, I've got all these nice lollies going on and stuff like that. So, right, so now we've got some red ones. Some red ones, there we go. Lots of red ones. Plus this one, we'll fold this up and make it roughly a lolly size. About there. Off the screen again, is it? Is it really off the screen, or is it just off the top? I think actually we're just about on the screen, but it's just a thing. And I could put the yellow ones on the end, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my visualizer a little bit closer, and I'm going to lift its arm up a little bit so we can go a little bit higher. And hopefully you can now see, just about all my lollies on there. There we go. How's that? About there? So we've now created a lolly bar chart, which seems to work rather well. So I've got 3 of these, and 5 of these, and 4 of those, and umpteen millions of the others, and there we go, that's a better picture. So we can create a lolly bar chart. Now, my question is that these are a Cadbury product. I don't know if you know this, but you've heard of Cadbury's, I imagine. It's a chocolate company. Okay, and they make loads and loads of these. And I've got a funny feeling that I'm not going to get very many of the purple ones in any packet. But how about the green ones? Do you think, let's ask this question. Do you think Cadbury's deliberately only put a couple of berry ones in their packets? What do you think? What do you think? How do they decide how many of each colour to put in the packet? How do they make that decision? Because this is my other packet that I just opened, but I've only got 1 of those. But I've got... Now, in order to make my bar chart look really good, what should I try and make sure doesn't change? Do you remember? Can you think? Last time I had purple first. What did I have next? Green. So perhaps I ought to put the green ones next. So I've got 1 purple, 4 greens. What came next? Do you remember? If you can't remember, it doesn't matter, but you can always look back on the video, can't you? Orange. Well, we'll put oranges next. So I've only got 3 oranges. I've got umpteen million yellows. In fact, I might go off the top of the screen with yellows. Now, of course, one of the things I could do, because this is a video, is I could actually sort of like go, well, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can see that as 9 now, because I can make a 3-dimensional bar chart lollies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm creating a bar chart. Okay? Now that's one way to display information. But my real question is how many packets of lollies should I buy in order to find out if it's true that sweetie manufacturers or lolly manufacturers deliberately, I mean, only one again. I mean, that's not very good, is it? So how about then, how many packets do you think I should buy to find out whether or not it's always true? 100 packets? You'll have no teeth. 10 packets. So that's my question. I've got my pencil here we are. Right, so my question is, this is the big question we are trying to investigate, is do lolly manufacturers, now if you're watching this elsewhere in the world, okay, in New Zealand we call them lollies. In England they call them sweeties, in America they call them candy, okay, I don't really care. Do lolly manufacturers only put a few berry flavours in? Or is it random? So that's the question we're trying to investigate. Okay? Now, we've decided that what we think we ought to do is go and buy 10 packets. Now, 10 packets has a posh name. It's called a sample. And our sample size is going to be 10 packets. Okay, now because we all live in Fielding, we like Fielding, it's a lovely place. If you've not been to it in New Zealand, come along and see it. If you've not been in the world, it's the most pretty town in New Zealand. So in Fielding, there is a superb, really nice lolly company, and they're called Wally's Lollies. Okay, and I really like Wally's Lollies. Now they don't make these are Cadbury ones, and you could investigate Cadbury ones somewhere else. But I like Wally's Lollies. And my team here reckons we should have bought 10 packets as a sample size. So what are we going to do with our 10 packets? We're going to look at our 10 packets and we're going to count up how many of each one are in each packet, and then we're going to find out if we think that they're cheating or whether or not it's just a bit of luck, whether or not you get lots of red ones today or lots of red ones tomorrow. That's the question, isn't it? Is it random? Well, as it happens, I have with me one packet of Wally's Lollies, and you can see in Wally's Lollies we've got white ones, yellow ones, black ones, red ones and green ones. Now let's look at our Wally's Lollies packet here. Okay, it's a bit shiny, but I'm sure we can manage, because I'm not actually going to open up the lolly packets. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white ones. Okay, so on my little table here I'm going to put I've got white ones. Now white ones, what flavour are white ones? I don't know. We have yellow ones. We have orange ones. We have green ones. We have black ones. And we've got red ones. Okay, so let's look at my little table. So how many white ones have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many yellow ones have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many orange ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, they're doing quite well, aren't they? How many green ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. How many black ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. How many red ones? 2. So that was how many was in that packet. Here's another packet. Great stuff. Let's count this one. How many white ones have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think there's somebody in Wally's Lollies actually counting them into a packet?
Yep.
Well, how many orange ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many red ones? 1, 2. How many black ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many green ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, especially those of you watching at home. You're thinking, I've just showed you the same packet. Oh, no, I haven't. So far, on our sample of 2 packets, what does that tell us? Yeah, go for it.
I've either got a machine that sorts them in.
So is there a machine that sorts them? Now, if there is a machine that sorts them, what does the machine do?
Puts them in 5 and puts 2 bits.
Okay, so do we have a machine which counts 5 of everything and 2 red? That's our big question, isn't it? Well, if the machine really did do 5 of everything and only 2 red, what would happen with the next packet I look at?
You get 5 of everything.
Let's try it. Okay, here we go. Next packet out of the bag. Just to make the point, there's packet number 1, there's packet number 2, and here's packet number 3. So, now Wally's Lollies are really good for this because they put them in a packet that we can see through. Now, if you're like me, when I go shopping for lollies, I really like the red ones, so I sit there and look at the packets and packets and packets and packets until I get the one with more red ones in. But look at this packet here. Right, it's a bit dodgy, but we'll try this if we can. Now, in this packet, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange. I think our machine's going for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black ones. How about white ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about yellow ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red ones? 1, 2. Isn't that amazing? I think our machine idea is looking quite good, don't you? Let's have another one. How many packets did you say I should buy?
10.
You said 10. So I've got 3 so far. So there's number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. So there's 10 packets. Now, Wally's Lollies are really helpful because not only do they put them in small packets, but they actually sell them so that you as a school can sell them on as a fundraiser. So you can buy them really cheaply and then you can sell them for, say, $2 a packet as a fundraiser, and the difference in price is what you make on it. Now, that's not such a bad idea. Because they're already in packets, I can put my grubby hands all over it and I'm not doing that whole icky boy germ thing. Okay, so as a school, what you could do is go to Wally's Lollies and ask them for packets, because here's another one, and guess what? There are 3 red ones in it.
Oh, no, the machine as well.
So, has the machine stuffed up? How many red ones in this one? 2 red ones. How many red ones in this one? Only 1! Oh, stink! How about this one? 2 red ones. How many red ones in this one? Oh, this one's got 4. Awesome. How about this one? Well, this one's got 4. Oh. Now I'm beginning to wonder whether or not my rule about only having 2 red ones might not be wrong. Maybe I was just unlucky. How about this packet? Look at this one. 5 red ones. So now we could do quite a lot of mathematical things with this, couldn't we? Have you noticed I stopped counting all the others and only looked at red ones? Perhaps I ought to go back and look at some of the others. But what could I do now? Could I make a bar chart with lollies? Of course I could. Could I make a pie chart with lollies? Could I find some averages? What's the average number of red ones you get in a packet? What's the average number of green ones? You can ask how many packets. We could do that, couldn't we? There's quite a lot of things we can investigate, all quite easily, I mean, which is much more interesting statistically than what's your favourite dinner. Because my favourite dinner depends. I mean, I really like spaghetti bolognese. But if you give me spaghetti bolognese after 10 days in a row, I'd want something else. Wouldn't you? I mean, pizza's fantastic, but would you want to eat pizza every day? Yes, I know that you would, but that's because you know, you're funny. But everybody else would like a bit of variety, wouldn't they? But lollies is easy to investigate. Okay, so there's lots of things we could do. How many packets do we need to buy? Is it random? How would we decide? How about what's the probability of getting a red one? Lots and lots of statistics we can investigate. So my challenge to you, both here and around the region, is why don't you go and find it out? And especially if you're going to do a packet where your family are having them, just bring in the wrappers, and then you could easily stick them down onto a bar chart, couldn't you? There you go.